Hey guys, welcome to another episode of GAAG. You just missed out on a lovely hour of technical difficulties where we were trying to set up a microphone, set up a recording, stop an echo from
I'm gonna add to
happening.
those technical difficulties. You keep glitching and I can't fucking hear you on my laptop. I don't know what's happening. You keep glitching and I can't fucking hear you.
Helen, I don't have the bandwidth for this today. I've had a very stressful day.
Can everyone just fuck off wanting us to use microphones? Because look, it doesn't even... I can't do it. I'm gonna go get mad.
Oh, she's laughing and she's crying. I feel that. Maybe I should have worn blue eyeshadow today. I feel like you're repping your outfit really, really well. And I'm like here with like my black little mic. Doesn't match the outfit. Doesn't even match the frames of my glasses. Girl, fuck this.
This is too gender specific, honestly. Do you know
Yeah,
what's
honestly, a little bit. Maybe we should have switched colors. Maybe I should have done the pink, you've done the blue. I feel like you look good in the blue.
Oh, speaking of blue, my wall's gonna be blue. Hopefully, like the next time we record.
Oh,
I've
like
got
a baby blue or like a dark navy?
like a cornflower blue.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're gonna paint.
Oh,
That
girly
was,
pop, I need you to hold the mic
oh my
closer to your
fucking
mouth.
God, I can't do this. Like my hairdresser, like when she cuts my hair, she's like, "You gotta stop moving, girl." And I'm like, "I can't." And my friend's husband the other day was like, "Helen just wiggles. Like she just wiggles." And I can't like fucking stop.
So I have this little theory, right? And I
Okay.
think this is gonna sound so fucked up, and I don't know if we can actually include this in the pod. You let me know. I reckon all knitters are like autistic and have ADHD to some extent. Because like
Well, yeah.
we are so hyper focused on like we're also hyper focused on like knitting. We're also like jittery and movie and like we do the things with our hands. Like not one of us has like a chemically normal brain. And I
I
reckon
think
that's why we be moving around a lot.
I think that's fine. Like, I mean, maybe we're all just drawn together. We travel in packs. Like, we're all into the same things. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
also,
I get you.
I just want to tell everyone as well. So, what we're actually using here to hold our fucking microphones is our transfer tools. So, we use these in knitting. And Chris, like, I pinned mine nice and professionally to my like pink jumper. But if I hold it here, apparently you can't fucking hear that. So, that's like really tragic and
You'll
pathetic.
see it once we actually get the recording. Like, you'll see the audio difference is insane when it's like down here versus like right next to your mouth.
So how much money do I have to spend to make this appropriate? Like, what the hell? So this is why we're holding these like these. Honestly, I'm just gonna get one of those little 90s, like, here's the speaker.
Oh, that's a vibe.
Yes. I
Like
think that could be
little
mine.
oh, I don't know a 90s movie. You pick one. Like that's how done I am today. Like
Oh yeah,
guys, when I
like
say we had technical issues, like it was actually fucked. Like normally we hop on, right? Like the longest technical issues I think we had before was because we've done a few test recordings for the pod just to sort of like figure out like the flow and the vibe. Like I think the longest we've had before was like 20 minutes. This was like actually well a little under an hour.
well, I think the one we had last time was only long because the fire alarm also went off on my side and I was running around trying to like stop everything burning and like trying to set it off. And then
Yeah.
Chris he wasn't even recording the audio and I was so
No,
pissed
that was so funny.
because we could
That
have
would have made a
used
good
that.
reel.
That was
Because
the
you can't
fucking
plan for that
messiest
sort of
time.
stuff.
And then a cat ran in and it's like a neighbor cat and it just came into my house. And I was like, all right, okay, now I'm gonna deal with this. Oh my God. We fucking mess. But you're gonna have to be on mic patrol. You're gonna have to tell me like like when I keep moving it.
Like,
But yeah.
what's the word for when you're moving it? Do I just be like, Helen, you moved it too far? Or do I be like, transfer tool?
Yes, that could just transfer tool. And then I'll probably forget what that means. And then you'll have to like, tell me. So, I don't know how this is gonna work, but
I am so interested to see how this actual recording comes out because like obviously you do so for those who don't know, Helen does like the main edits. So like any of the reels, any of like the actual podcast videos that you see, the base has been done by Helen. So she removes like any sort of like fillery bits, any parts that are a little too risque for the public, but we've had to join on like 3 different accounts to sort of like get the audio working, get the video working. So one of the accounts is filming like the video, the other's like filming the audio, which we love. But I don't know how that's going to turn out because like I know on this particular app that we use, you can sort of like set it so you can have like a vertical setup, you can have like a horizontal setup. I don't know how person number 3 is going to work, but you know, that's a bridge we'll cross. Well, that's a bridge you'll cross when you get to it. And then I get to do the fun part where I get to put in the SFX and like the little transitions and like my little sound effects. It's just one of those days. Like, fucking watch my ring light go out like halfway through the episode, and I
Oh, yeah.
return back to like the filmed in Mexico vibe.
Chris went yellow for about 10 minutes and he'd
And it
apparently
wasn't
put a
just like
filter on or something.
it wasn't just like, you know, like a bedroom light is like a nice like yellow so you can fall asleep. Like it's not like a cold yeah. This was like Chris, you look like you have jaundice yellow. Like it was not the vibe.
It was very weird.
So fingers crossed that the lighting stays fine.
This is a fucking mess, honestly. Like, I hate this already. This is probably going to be a shorter episode, or it's going to be 1 hour, which I've just not edited. I still don't know what you said in the introduction, but we'll just roll with it. I don't even care.
I mean, that's what happens when you like. Are we gonna have to set it up like this every week now? Like
Yeah.
with just okay. Well, it is what it is.
Well, if it keeps my face, then I don't mind setting it up like this. 'Cause this is kind of funny. And honestly, if I ever had it down here, I feel like my hair would just get it. I feel like I would knock it all the fucking time. I feel like this
Yeah,
is keeping me quite sane a little bit doing this.
yeah.
So I don't want
It's
to do
almost
this.
meditative because you have to focus on like holding it up close to your mouth. You can't move
Yeah.
it too much. You have to
And
stay a
this
little
is
bit
our
still.
signature, I feel like now.
This is such a vibe, right? Like
Yeah. You know what? Let me
I
turn it
was
around so you
thinking
can see the
about like
lights.
this episode for a week where it's like, yeah, I'm using my transfer tool as like a little like mic holder. I wanted to switch it up each week, so like one week would be like one of my claw weights because that's just ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Like
Okay.
a week with the claw weights, a week with just like a cone of yarn with it clipped at the
I
very
was
top.
thinking, just
Maybe
carrying
we
it.
should do that.
Okay,
That's
let's
kind
do
of
it.
a vibe.
Okay,
That's
new knit top
episode
every
4.
week.
So
We'll see.
I sort of wanted to start this week just going through knit stuff because it has been a fucking knit heavy week for me.
Oh yeah, let me get the fucking images open. Let me get it ready. So like set up your story, honey, and I will look through the images. And then hopefully Chris is gonna add the images of what he's talking about and what I'm gonna be
Yeah.
looking at
Because
over
I
here.
figured out how to do that. Like I'm not sure if you guys noticed, well, I'm not sure if M's noticed, but like from episode 1 to episode 2, like the editing has jumped. Because episode 1 when it got sent to me, I was like,
Oh my
I am
God, he
not
just
asked to do
looks for
this.
praise. He just wants praise all the fucking time. Like,
I'm
how can I
sorry.
edit it?
Like I mean, comparatively, right? Like episode 1 to episode 2, there was a very drastic jump in quality. Like I figured out like how to use the editing software I was using just to make it look a bit more polished. Um, Now hopefully we can get episode 3 looking that good. I don't know how we're gonna go with this one, but it is what it is. Anyway, knit story. So,
Yes.
I
Tell me
was
when to
talking
open
about.
the file.
Just
File.
open it now. Have a look now.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait.
So
If I start reacting, then I won't stop. So I'll wait for you to tell me more because I don't even know what we're doing here.
okay. So as you guys know, well, I'm not sure if you guys know, but like,
Ah,
um, I do like small scale sampling, tiny little bit of manufacturing here and there for like local designers. So I've outsourced my production and my sampling elsewhere. So specifically, I've looked at China. So last episode, we sort of spoke about like how one of my factories is using a cotton yarn, and they don't want to tell me where they got their yarn from. So I was prodding and
because of
poking.
slave labor,
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I was
unethical.
prodding and poking all this week, right? And they're like, we can tell you if you order 2,000 units. I'm like, get fucked. Like, I was actually so mad when they said that. I'm like, why can you not? Why can you not provide like a BCI certificate? And for
That's
those who
shady
don't
as
know, that's the
fuck.
better. That is shady as fuck. But then they sent me photos of the swatches, and you'll see that in the email. And I'm like, oh, these swatches are nasty. Like
Oh,
they
they're not
are.
good.
No, that nasty in the good way. Like That is
Oh,
like, I'm
oh, I
like,
was
that
hoping
is
you were going
hard
to send me
to.
some fucking like GCT. I thought these were going to be like. Yeah, so hang on. What you're saying here? You're saying you're not being told the truth about your yarn, but you like the
Yeah.
samples. So like
No,
maybe we can
I
get it
like the
swapped.
samples, but like I can't go ahead with production. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'll see the two samples. They're the two red ones. So the first one is just a plain knit showing off the colors, which I was like, yep, those are looking good together. And then the second one is with all the texture and like the stitch variation, the siege stitch, the garter stitch, all applied on it.
Have they added these comments?
Those were my comments. So that's part two of this particular story. So this is the other factory. The first factory is the red swatches. So I'm sure it's in the email somewhere.
Okay. So you like them?
I really liked the red swatches. So the first one is just the plain knit, which was showing off the colors, which I was like,
Okay.
yeah, matches the illustration. And then the second one was that really, really like textural one.
Okay.
And I really like how they did that textural one. Like it came out like really fucking close to what I had intended for this particular garment because it's a 5 gauge. Well, I'll just tell the folks it's like a 5 gauge, very textural, like crazy, crazy sweater, like a million different colors.
I love
Well,
the
what can I
fucking
say?
2x2 rib requested, received one by one. Like you're not having artistic license. You're a fucking manufacturer. Just do what I say, please. Like just do what I say.
Okay, so let's quickly jump to that one really
Yeah, I'm
quick. So
already
that
I'm already
was,
past the first samples. Like
yeah.
let's just
She was like, "Yep, I've acknowledged them. They look good. You can't go
yeah,
forward
whatever.
with the
I want the
garments. We're not
drama.
using slave labor." So that particular manufacturer, right? They had sent me these garments, and like, I hadn't had the time to have like a proper look at them. So like, I took them out of the box, had a quick gander. I was like, "Yep, that looks good." End of story. What they sent me was fucking atrocious. And I'm not gonna like no, it was like I'm sure with you looking at the photos and like just seeing the comments, seeing like the print issues, seeing the stitch issues,
Yeah,
it becomes really, really problematic. So
it's too much
when I
already.
yes, if it was like two, three, even four things, I'd be like, okay, I can let that go. We can fix this in a second round. But when it's like 16 different things and I counted, it's just too much. It's too much revisions. It's too much work. I don't necessarily want to push you to be a better manufacturer because at the end of the day, right? I've requested a sample from you for these garments. A sample in my mind is like, this is the technical capability of our factory. We're putting our best foot forward with this sample. And I understand sometimes like a designer might want to do revisions on the sample. Usually it's like I want to fix the depth of the neckline. I want to fix like how deep the trims are. I want to fix like the tension on a stitch. Nothing related to the print. Nothing related to the stitches used. When like one of them, right, the 2x2 rib requested, like, I can show you the actual, like, message exchange with the manufacturer being like, yep, just making sure trims on the cuff, collar, and hem are all 2x2 rib. So why have they gone ahead and sent me a 1x1 rib? Like, what are we
I
doing
don't,
here, guys?
I don't fucking
What are we
know.
doing here, guys? And it just felt just like it almost feels disrespectful to a point because you spend so much money on these samples and these samples weren't
Did
cheap. I
you?
paid, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Well, tell the good
Like,
folks how much did you spend?
so
Come on.
what I got four samples, right? Two vests completely unusable, and
When you say samples, do you mean you got two garments?
four garments.
So you got
So
four
two styles
garments.
of four garments. Each of those garments set me back about 200 USD, which is about how much Australian? Which is about 400 dingo dollars.
Dingo dollars.
Which honestly isn't that bad for a sweater sample. It's on the well, it's not on the cheaper side. It's pretty expensive considering it's Chinese manufacturing. But when you're
Did they,
paying that much,
but did they say
it's
to you
ridiculous.
like we're going to cut corners because it's just a sample and we essentially just want to put it together, i.e., like the linking, like I mean, the thing about the 2x2 rib and then doing a 1x1 is fucking bizarre. And then,
Yeah,
like so again, hopefully you'll put all of these images up as
yeah,
I'm maybe saying them and as you say them. But
yeah.
the mohair not joining on the back, like the colours. Um, I mean, I could forgive that
That's
to an
just
extent
such
because
a
that's an easy. I know, but
that's an easy fix.
But if you look at like actual like manufacturing and you look at the seams of garments, and especially if you look at fair hour garments, no one fucking mattresses. No one matches a, oh my god, I can't speak. No one
Oh,
matches a goddamn thing. There we go. It's like there are so many garments where you just see the pattern stop, or like no one considers these things, so they probably don't work with people who actually consider these things, because it's, we just need to make large scale products for H&M, or
yeah.
for even um I've seen like designer brands, and the patterns just stop, and I'm like, why
Cut.
the
Yeah.
fuck do we do this? So I think it's just poor design in the industry, which is a standard. It's things people
Mm.
don't think about.
And that's the thing. I've been raised right in it, so I think about it
Who
in
raised
certain
you,
things.
honey?
Her name's Helen. She's all right.
Oh, that bitch.
You know, I had a little thought the other day. So, like, you taught me, right? So, like, I'm your knit child, and then, like, I've taught students. Does that make them like your knit grandchildren?
Sure. But I don't send birthday gifts. I don't do
Like,
that.
she's like the unresponsive grandparent who's like, I don't want these like grandkids.
No. No, 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 no,
Um,
no.
Yeah, but like anyway, like that's a really good point to bring up. Like we see in industry and we see in the retail space, no one matches their seams, no one matches the pattern. And like that's not what I was taught. I was taught like if you're doing a fair isle or if you're doing a double bed jacquard, you match those seams. You have like a continuous follow of the pattern. It's a much more professional finish.
I have just seen the drop stitches on the jacquard.
That was crazy. That was crazy work. So, I'll insert an image here, but essentially there's quite a few drop stitches on this garment. So on the interior of the garment, and I felt like I had to look at the interior after I looked at the exterior because I was like, this isn't adding up for me. There is like 10 drop stitches near like the left or right side of the garment where they have just let them loose. And that's not the most egregious part. Like I feel like there's worse things with these garments.
I
So
just
I had
the
all yeah.
the linking on the neck. So they've not done point for point. What have they done?
So they've done point for point on the exterior. So what they've done is they've cast on, and you can see on the inside of the neck, that's just the cast on edge. So that's just the tubular cast on. They've knit up. They've obviously knit some waist. So they've applied just the finished edge on the inside and then folded it over. So like you see that everywhere on commercial garments, and I'm usually fine with it. But like I think it looks messy when you're working with like a mohair that has like a bit of a slob to it. I was like, no, I'm not a fan of this finish. Like I would have done point to point and like folded over. Like it's a nicer finish.
It's like people like, I mean, unless there's a reason to, I'll do it. But I often don't like doing it and folding it back. I like it to
Yeah,
fold over, or just to be linked onto it nicely and a part of it. But it's like
I agree.
when they took on this order, did you not say like do they ask you any questions like, what is your price point for selling at? Like, are there any like
So
hard rules like you need like in this garment? Like,
So that's the thing. So something I've discovered with both these manufacturers, right? If you don't ask for it, they
yeah,
won't give it. You
yeah.
have to specify everything, which, industry standard, it's the case for most manufacturers. Like, again, because we're obviously based in Western countries. We understand that the standard, if someone's coming to us directly for garments, I've got another story about that later on, if someone's coming to us directly for garments, we know the standard of how a garment should be produced. So if someone's like, I want a rib neckline, we're going to ask the questions, do you want it just a single band or do you want it folded over? Do you want it point for point or do you want it like cut and sew? Even though I don't offer cut and sew, and I think that's disgusting and a violation against God. Um,
I hate cotton, so I refuse.
That's another thing. So on the vest for these garments, I'm not sure if you saw, I was feeling around the neckline. I'm like, something seems suspect here. Like this does not feel like a fashioned edge. So
So
I
you
fully
took off the trim.
I took off the trim because I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm looking at then. Yeah.
this does not feel right. And then when I took it off, I saw it was a cut. They cut into the knit. And the most egregious part is they didn't overlock the edge. It was just the live stitches hiding under that folded neckline. So imagine, right, if I hadn't took off the trim, I wouldn't have seen that there. I go ahead with a production run of like 20 units and then I'm selling these garments, how quickly would they have fallen apart? And I understand we're using a mohair mats.
Let
It
me
is what it is.
let me do a quick for the people who
Yeah.
might be listening to this who don't know knit at all.
Mhm.
When you cut knit stitches, they have the potential to drop. It doesn't matter what the material is. If you pull that hard enough, if you stretch it
Mhm.
hard enough, it will weaken over time and it will move. So even if it's a felted yarn, which is completely compact,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know if that will pull apart because I've never tried it, but it has the
Yeah.
potential to, right? So if you're ever cutting and sewing a neckline, well, if you're cutting it, what I always say to people is to overlock or link it, overlock or sew it with a machine because a machine will
Mhm.
catch every single stitch. So if those cut ones drop, they will only fall to the sewing line
Mhm.
and they won't go any further. So what Chris is saying, and you'll see it, is they've cut it. It looks like a fucking mess underneath.
Yes.
The link line's not even
It's
straight
not catching
on
every
the
stitch.
left hand side.
Well, yeah, it was so wonky. And like you compare like the width of how they've applied that trim because you can see the linking line. Like you can see sort of like where they've put it into seam the trim. It's not a nice finish. It's
No,
really not a nice finish, especially for the price point I wanted to sell these garments at. Like
I
I
wouldn't
would have felt
overlock
like
the
a clown.
neckline ever, by the way, just because it could
No,
be
me neither.
bulky inside.
Mm.
So like you always want to sew it first. But yeah, that would send me over the fucking edge if I saw that in my garments. I'd be like, don't try and trick me. Like, what are we doing here?
So I'll also put up the chat with the manufacturer, but you'll see in the messages I clearly requested fully fashioned. And for those who don't know what fully fashioned is, like it just means that you're sort of shaping the garment on the machine rather than knitting meterage and then cutting into it to add that shape.
Yeah, so
Would you say that's correct?
shaping on the machine means when it comes off the machine, it's the exact shape you need. Whereas
Yes.
if you're cutting and sewing, you cut it to the shape you need. You
And
know,
I always say there's a time and a place for cut and sew, but never in my fucking garments. Don't you ever try to pull a fucking fast one on me. I was taught correct. I know how to clock that shit real fucking quick. And this is no shade to the manufacturer because obviously
but what have
I'll
they
say
said?
one.
What have they come back with? What have they said?
So, well, I've been ghosted. So they've. So there you
Oh,
go.
well, your girl can chat about it if you want.
No, because
Oh,
honestly, it's just like I feel like this is a live and you learn moment because obviously this is one of the first manufacturers I've gone to.
who is
This
it?
is
Is it the one you sent me?
no, the one I sent you sent those really gorgeous swatches and is using the slave label, which I
Who's this?
can't got. But I don't know how to pronounce the name without coming off like racist.
This is so annoying. You come
Mm,
to me and you don't want to out them, and that's so fucking irritating because then it's like, what if someone else goes to them and they waste all their money because you didn't say who the fuck this person was? Like, let's out them. It's so annoying. That's £800. Like, if someone took £800 from me, I'd be on a fucking plane, going to the factory to be like, you're going to knit this again. You're going to knit it exactly how I asked. I'm going to fucking sue you.
Look, so this is partially why like I'm having a bit of a crazy week. I'm gonna see if I can still get those garments or see if I can talk to a different representative because
Just ask
this
them to
is
do it again. Just be like, if
yeah
you can do it again exactly how I've asked, without any of these fucking bullshit errors,
yeah.
then we can proceed. Be professional, do your job.
Exactly. That's all anyone wants from the manufacturer. That's all anyone ever wants from like their designers. Like all you have to do is your job. And I don't think that's a big ask.
No,
I genuinely don't think that's a big ask.
no, it's bullshit. Well, you've pissed me off, so thanks for that. This is like added onto the trauma of the technical difficulties we had.
It's just it's so weird when people don't hold themselves to a higher standard in a field that's essentially a form of customer service.
Oh
Like
yeah, 100%. Like it is customer
especially
service. You've got to
yeah,
like provide it. You've got to like you can't just take people's money and fuck off. Like you've got to do the whole spiel, the whole job. I mean, I like a lot of people who I work with anyway, so it's quite easy.
yeah.
But at the same time, if you're gonna act like an asshole, I'll act like a fucking asshole. If you're going to be nice, I'll be nice, you know? But
Exactly.
even when I send you stuff, if I'm aware of something
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? Then I'll tell you. Do you remember when I was in those top suit and those random fucking eyelets that appeared?
Yes.
And I was like, they're not on the pattern. They are not anywhere. I don't know why they're fucking there. And there was just nothing I could do about it. And I told you, and you're like, I'll chuck some beads on it. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
great. But I would never just send that being like, oh, I hope he doesn't notice, or maybe he won't call me out, because it's just like I have too much anxiety to do that, you know. And I talk a big game, so I've also got to be like, oh shit, I've got to
But
deliver.
and that's the thing. Sometimes shit happens. Shit happens with a pattern. Shit happens
Yeah.
with a net. And like I think as like a consumer, as someone who's gone ahead and ordered those knits, I 100% loved it when you were like, Chris, these yarns, they just don't work. I'll put the top up here. The top came out great. It was only like 2, 3 like little eyelets that I had to fix up, and it
Oh
wasn't like
yeah.
anything crazy. So I was
That
like,
was
yeah, whatever.
testing, and we were like, I was like, I can't do anything more. Like, it's just not going to do it in the time that we had. So it was
Yeah,
kind of like we just had
it
to
is what
kind
it
of,
is.
yeah.
Can we go into
No.
the no? Okay, you're
Yeah.
like, Chris, I know what you want to talk about. Shut the fuck up.
Is it going to be the production
You could say that.
of them?
Yeah.
No.
No. Well, I mean, you spent like a long time like knitting them on the Jubiate anyway, so like we can skip over it, I guess. Um,
I mean, I'm not bothered. It doesn't matter. But it's just like,
it's
no,
just in case, yeah, just
yeah.
playing it safe. No, I get that. Anyways,
Everything
so
that happened was legal. Just we had a guest lecturer, right? So I did my MA from year what, 24 to 25 or 23 to 24. I can't fucking remember.
I think
I
yeah, it was 24, 25.
cool. I did my MA and we had guest lecturers, and I didn't really attend any of this stuff. When I did my
Yeah.
MA, I was definitely like, no, I'm coming in as a professional to use the facilities and work with
Mhm.
people rather than I'm coming in as a student to learn
Yeah.
things. Even though I
But like
learned
it's a
them.
different experience.
Yeah, but not everyone does that with their MA. And if you're thinking of doing an MA, I would say take 5 years off. Get really good at what you want to do and then go back to use and apply yourself rather than to like learn things.
See, because
It's a waste of money.
I'm getting the itch. I'm
Yeah.
getting the itch where I'm like, see, I want to use it because I know the uni across the road has the Shima. I'm like,
Well, that's why I use it.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like, okay, let me access power machines. For me to learn power knitting, it would have cost me like, I don't know, maybe
like
three
thousands.
grand to do it
Mm,
like properly. Whereas my MA cost £5,000 because I had a grant as
that is
well.
so
And
good.
I got a sponsorship and or a grant or whatever, and I got discount because I
Yeah.
went there for BA. Um, so it wasn't expensive, but I had what, 40 weeks. Can you hear those birds, by the way?
No, I can't. I can't hear anything. I
Okay,
just
good.
hear
I have
you
the
and your
door
pretty
open and the birds
voice.
are going nuts. So I thought I'll shut the door if you can hear them.
Maybe we should go do like a little expose. Go walk out to the birds. What do you have to say?
Oh my God, they're always shifty though, ain't they? You know, I got a thing about these
I
pigeons.
have the shifty birds.
But when I did my MA, so basically this woman came in and I can't remember her name. You'll probably know her. But
Mm,
she was talking about working for, oh my God, what the hell is it called? Spin Expo. And she was talking about doing work for 6 months and like not getting paid. And, you know, that's just the nature of freelance. And I was like, the fuck it is. Like, I thought, you're older than me and you're telling like a
yeah.
group of students who are younger than me, same age, that this is just the norm. Like, that pissed me off so bad. And my friend Aitul, she was sat next to me and she was like, oh, I'm going to speak to her afterwards. Like, she'll be good to get some information from. I was like, bitch, I'm in the same industry. I'm not working for
Mm,
Spin Expo, but I'm like, I'm getting my money before I release the product. Like, it doesn't
yeah.
have to work like this just because a bunch of people who are older than us have done this their whole lives. Like, I find it so strange how people don't think you can flip the narrative and work for yourself. Like, it's really bizarre. I can't remember how the fuck I got onto this, but something made me go, let me tell this story.
Well, I want to sort of grow on that story. So, like, I've sort of like, I used to be the person who'd be like, let me make your thing.
I
I'll send you the invoice. You pay in 2 weeks because I had a full time job. Like I had a full-time job. So this was like, this was extra money. This was just for like
Doesn't
the
matter.
vibe. Yeah. Now it's a little different. Now I'm like, now I also charge a consultation fee, which brilliant move.
Yeah,
Brilliant fucking move.
I do
Get a
that.
little something something just in case. Well, I got the idea from you because you're like, no, don't give them shit for free. Never
The
give
reason why
anyone
though,
anything for free.
let me tell you why. The When you're self-employed or when you work for yourself or whatever, like you end up coming up with rules and T's and C's once you've experienced things. So
Mm,
everything is curated from an experience. So like I had a girl come to my house, which is where my studio was. Um, and she took about an hour of my time and we were discussing ideas and stuff. And then I never heard from her ever again. And I remember just
yeah.
being like, I've just given this bitch like an hour worth of my time. It's about
Mhm.
35 quid and some ideas. And she's just not like, people don't care about you. People aren't going to give you the courtesy that, you should give
Yeah.
like a normal human being. So I always charge a consultation fee. And then if I work with you, it just gets deducted. And if I don't work with you, you've not wasted my time. Like,
Yeah.
I've been paid for my time and my ideas that I
Exactly.
gave to you. Like, I don't
Well,
know.
exactly.
And it's so funny. I think like I have students who have paid me and they work with me. And when someone's put money in my pocket, I definitely have more time for them because you
Yeah.
get people on Instagram all the time. How do you knit this? No hello, no heart, no nice to meet you, no ass kissing, like nothing. If you want something, at least fucking ass kiss. But they just go,
Yeah.
how do you knit this? And it's like, go fucking learn, like leave me alone. But when I have students who come back and because they've like spent money once, they
Yeah.
think that that means I'm like a resource that doesn't run out. Like
Yeah.
we gotta cut this cord now. Like we've
Yeah.
done the session, you've had your time.
Yeah.
If you would like some more, please, like, I'm a
Book
parking
in.
meter. I need topping back up. Like, put the money in
Yeah.
me and you get the service.
Or just go fucking subscribe to the Patreon. Like,
Well,
there's a
the thing
couple
is,
stitches there.
it's like if some I do give time. I'm not necessarily like I've had sessions with you that have run over. It's like it doesn't have to end
Yeah.
exactly
It's
on the
not like a
3 hour
hard
mark.
stop.
No, but it's like I also have like a life and like I need to
Yeah.
make money and make money I have to work. So I can't just give
Can you
you everything.
please tell
Oh,
that
what?
story?
Oh
Okay. Can you please
my
tell
God.
that story back when you were teaching at the uni and those kids messaged you?
Oh, which I need a bit more.
I think this was when you were at like some sort of wedding or an event and they're like, we can't get into the classroom.
I
That was
thought about
crazy.
that 2 days ago. Isn't that so weird? You'll probably remember
It's
it
like
better than me.
burnt into my mind.
Oh my God, a wasp has just fucking come into the room. Get out
Oh,
of here, wasp. Hang on. Oh, I'm out
oh,
of it. Hang on.
she's
Oh
pulling
shit.
one up.
No, she's on camera.
Oh, oh my god, I see her. Give her the mic.
Oh my God, I'm not going anywhere. Where are you going? Okay, it's going into the kitchen. All right. Honestly, I'm so obsessed. I always think they're gonna go in my ears or something. Like anyway, so I'll go through the story and then you can fill in the blanks if you want, because I don't know what I remember or what I don't remember. But basically, I used to work at London College of Fashion and I was temp. So I was needed when I was needed, essentially. So the staff there just didn't want to do their shifts. I don't know. They were always sick. I don't know what was going on. There was some sort of internal drama at some point. Hilarious. And so I ended up doing a lot of shifts. I ended up covering a lot of people. And then I always used to do the Saturday mornings. So I wasn't doing a Saturday. Everyone knew I wasn't doing, like everyone who needed
Yeah.
to know knew I wasn't doing the Saturday. And I know who was meant to be doing the Saturday. So it's my Saturday off. I'm getting ready for a wedding in Scotland. And then one of my students who I really liked him, he was fun, but it was just the disrespect of literally messaging me being like, where are you? Or something like that. I can't fully remember. And I was like, what do you mean, where am I? And it was like, the studio's meant to be open at this time. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, who's on the door? Oh, well, this person's meant to be doing it. Okay, so why are you messaging me? And it was the whole thing of you've set the tone for this conversation.
Yeah.
You've come in saying, where are you? You're not going, hi, Helen, sorry to bother you. I know it's a Saturday. There's just fucking nothing, no regard for me in that instant. And I remember thinking, are you fucking
What the?
yeah, like I shut it down and I just went, mm, I'm at a wedding.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready. You've not said hello. You're not asking how I am. You're coming in demanding. And that's pissing me off. And then they apologized and stuff. And then I, like was like, look, you need to message this person. This is the person in charge of the whole
Yeah.
fucking thing. Like, and I hated the fact that they had my Instagram, but they knew me on Instagram before I had that job. So
Mm.
it's like, and students just didn't know the barrier. And I
Yeah.
eventually had to be like, please only message me. Please email me
Mhm.
or ask me at uni. Like, if you want to talk to me about non-university things on here, not a problem. But
Yeah.
if it's a uni thing, you email or you wait in person because
Yeah.
people just don't understand that you're like not 100% 24/7 accessible to them. People just don't fucking
Yes.
get it. I had a woman once. This is nuts. So this woman, she had a jumper and basically the bottom half of it needed fixing. But I was like, you're gonna have to unravel the whole top of it to get to that bit. Otherwise, it's like a
Mm.
cut sew job relinking. Like I was just like, it's no. And
Yeah, it's not worth it.
and I was telling this woman 50 different ways why it wouldn't work. And in my head it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And she just was not accepting that in any way, shape, or form. And then it was like, 9 o'clock on a Friday night, can I call you? The fuck can you call me, bitch? Like, why do you think you can call me? I'm fucking enjoying my life. Like, what would
Yeah.
your work call you at 9 o'clock on a Friday? Like, what
No.
is this? What is this? I don't know. People are nuts. I could go on about how people are nuts for years, but I don't know if the good folks want to hear that.
Anyways, I think let's take a quick break and we'll be back.
It's very much been the Chris show, and we don't mind that because it's usually the Helen show. So it was nice for me to relax, to be honest, because I was so not in the mood for it. Like after the fucking difficulties. But I was cramming Housewives this morning. You were cramming Housewives this morning. I think that's a clear sign we don't fucking want to watch it because why are we cramming?
Okay, here's the thing, right? It's what do I even say? Like, I watched episode 2 and I got like, you know how last week you're like, I got fucking nothing out of this. Like, this
My face just didn't
what
change.
happened? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of how I felt with 2 and 3.
Right.
Like, I don't know who any of these people are. I don't care to want to know who any of these people are. Like, and I'm not sure if that's because we have to watch it and it's not happening like organically, or if it's like
Yeah,
I'm
but
genuinely not entertained by the program. Because I
we
sat like I was in bed, right? I had my little phone like watching on my like, hey you, please sponsor us, even though we're dragging one
oh
of your
yeah.
shows.
Yes, please. We like all the rest.
Yeah, like, like I was like in the mood, like, like you're having like a little bed, like, oh, let me get my favorite episode on, let me get like a little bit of crisps that I've weighed because I'm trying to be good.
Oh, I always wear my
Um,
crisps.
no, I've gotten into it because like I try to
Yeah.
do the healthy eating thing, and I was like, I'm gonna kill a small child if I have to keep doing this and I don't get any fucking like junk food.
We're so
Like,
accountable. Drugs, killing children. Like, oh my God. Quick side note,
no,
if you are trying to lose weight, people, just weigh your stuff out. Like, just don't
it
keep sticking the
works.
hand in the bag. Still eat what you want to eat, but just fucking weigh it out and eat it a little bit slower.
I mean, I'm the proof in the pudding. Look at me from like the first test recording to now. My face is so snatched. My friend was like, Chris, are you anorexic? I'm like,
You're such a liar.
so you think I'm
Every time he sees
skinny?
his fuck off. Every time he sees his face, is like, oh my God, it looks so good. Oh my God. And I'm just like, please shut the fuck up.
I mean,
Anorexic, get
look
out of
at
here.
that.
Oh,
Look
fuck
at
out of here. Have you never
that.
shaved your beard? Like, come on.
No, I don't like shaving. Oh my god, which story? I was
What
dragging
not?
Housewives, okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so episode 2 happened. I completely got nothing out of it.
I
Like,
told you, right? There's some stuff that happens. They're in a vineyard. Nothing happens in the vineyard. Oh.
and then, okay, so, like, this was maybe, like, 2-3 hours before we started recording. So I literally just watched episode 2. So you'd think, right, fresh in the mind, I would understand like what the plot is. Baby, when I tell you this brain is a non-stick skillet when it comes to RHORI, like nothing's clicking. Nothing's
No.
clicking. And I don't think that's the fault of the program because as I mentioned last week or last episode, the fan reception has been really, really positive for this season. So I think
But you know what? They've probably not watched the OG shit. They've probably not watched seasons 1 of Beverly Hills. They've probably watched the end seasons of Beverly Hills. They've probably watched Salt Lake City. They've
mm,
probably watched Dubai, maybe some of Miami, but I bet they haven't watched the season 1s of Miami. I bet they just watch what everyone else is watching because
yeah.
it's current, and it's like, it's so shit compared to like the archives, you know?
It's been such a hard watch for me because like you've introduced me to Atlanta, you've introduced me to New York. You're the one who pushed me to watch New York. Sebastian pushed me to watch SLC, which I'm like, I don't mind. I actually enjoy SLC, and I know
I like Salt Lake City, it's fine. Like,
funny little story. I was watching the first 10 minutes just to make sure like there's no weird glitches or anything like that, and just scrubbing through the video. Yeah, so I was scrubbing through the video, right? And I was thinking like, oh yeah, this is looking good. I left the most random sound effect in like I think like at the 10-minute mark.
what
Already
was it?
uploaded, already posted. Oh, it was like a ding sound effect at like the worst possible time. And I'm just like, fuck, how did I miss this? I'm like, you know what? It's up. I'm happy.
And I don't care.
Yeah. Like
It's
once
like
it leaves your computer and it gets sent to me, it's like, right, done.
when you're like, oh, have you watched the No. I'm
No.
not watching anything. I don't care anymore. God, it's terrible. It's like when you were like, we were talking about stuff and you're like, do you mind if I do the intro, blah, 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 because this, and I was like, whatever.
Do we
Terrible.
even want to do a podcast?
Yeah, but like, I don't take it seriously in the sense of like, it's
Bitch,
gotta
you
be
take it
what.
seriously. No,
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 but
no,
I
no.
mean,
You
I
take
have
it
ways that
seriously.
should be done, and I think if we're gonna do something, we might as well do it like this or in the best way. But
Yeah.
ultimately, whatever, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, this is we don't make money. We're just talking on fucking transfer tools.
No, this part's the vibe. This is the vibe.
I'll have to do a little
Everything else, some
thumbnail
of
that
it, like,
fucking hell. Okay, what the hell were you even talking about? We just went off on 3 tangents there.
I
Nothing
don't,
good. All right,
I don't even
basically,
remember.
Salt Lake City, I mean, Rhode Island, a bust. We'll probably keep watching it ourselves, but a bust.
Just privately, but like, yeah, I don't want to review. I don't want to review the show and give an audience nothing, and then use Rhode Island, and then like, what happens if someone who actually enjoys Rhode Island stumbles upon it, and they just see like two indifferent knitters being like, "What the fuck are we watching?" Like, I feel like there's no. We're not leaving the room for conversation. So even our sort of complaints with the program, it's just like we're very indifferent about it. It's not like we're very negative about it. It's not like we're very positive about it. It's just like it's happened. Who cares?
I've watched the whole library of Real Housewives. You've watched
Two.
8%,
Yeah.
maybe.
No, I don't even think 8%. There's so many fucking franchises.
The thing is, I know it's one of those programs where if I literally told my friends who have never watched it to watch it, and these are the friends who've watched like Selling Sunset, and I'm like,
Mm,
why have you watched fucking Selling Sunset when I told
mm,
you like you should be watching this because it's so much fucking better? But people just like to watch something that doesn't have a backlog that
yeah.
everyone else is watching, and maybe that's why people like Real Housewives of Rhode Island. You don't have to commit to anything, but
Yeah.
honestly, you are missing so much if that's where you're starting. Like the chaos that is in the archives of Real Housewives is not to be missed. Like you'll fucking love it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
honestly, I was a convert. I can vouch for that.
yes. Oh well, Real Housewives of Rhode Island made us lose some fucking steam real quick. So
I know. My little trigger for the week. We've all been to the shops before and we've all looked around. Like you've gone into the
yeah.
shops, right? You know what you want. Like you know what you want to get it, you want to get out. So this was when we were having a laptop chat in our private like talk. You were sort of convincing me like, look, Chris, for a business, you really step one should be your technology needs to be on lock. Like you can't be doing everything on your phone. Like I was like, you know what? That makes sense. So the next day I was like, I'm gonna go get that laptop tomorrow. I go to the store. The store's highly renowned for what they do. They're again, I don't want to name names for this particular store, but
Give it a
let's
made up
call them
name.
Banana.
Does that rhyme with
So I
anything?
go to the
Okay.
no reference to anything in
Okay.
particular. So I go to the banana store, right? And I'm looking at the laptops just to see like which ones I'm sort of vibing with. I'm like, okay, well, the research I did, this is the one I want. So I'm like, oh, excuse me. And they'll be like, oh, I'll be right over in like a minute. I'm like, okay, easy. So I just stand around waiting. A minute turns into 10. I'm like, hello. And like, I don't think I'm, I don't think I'm a confrontational person, right? But when you're in a situation where you're begging, like, I'm begging you,
Yeah.
take my money and give me the product. Give me your products. I want to be consumer. Like, are you fucking, are you joking me? Like, you're here ignoring me when I'm like, hi, sorry, can I get some help? Like,
How long
yeah,
did
I'll
they
be there in a
take?
minute. So I I kid you not, Helen. I was there for like a total of 25 minutes, and then like I was like, no, this is actually fucking ridiculous. I'm out of here.
What
So
was it? Just one person? What the hell happened?
okay, I went in the middle of the day, right? A middle in the weekday. I went before lunchtimes because I was like, okay, if I go during lunchtime, there's gonna be like all the fucking city workers during like lunchtime rush, probably like trying to get to like Banana Care to fix like a headphone or something. Um, so I thought the store was pretty quiet. There was a couple workers on the floor. There was a couple people shopping as well, and it was just a bit like, yo, what the fuck? Is it because I'm like is
Tell me
it
who it
how I'm dressed?
how you're dressed. Tell me who it is and I'll cut it out.
What do you mean?
Tell me who the retailer is.
I feel like banana was such an obvious. It's Apple.
When you said there's no relation, I was like, there's got to be some sort of relation. All right, Apple,
Yeah,
fucking get it together. Apple, get a grip. You've got techies all over. Like, get them to
but
this
that's the thing,
match.
right? Like this was the first time I
Oh
was
my god, I'm
looking
so
at sort of like
stupid. Banana and apple. What a fucking idiot.
um but like like I just find it insane, right? Like I was like dead ass had like transferred the 5,000 from my savings because I was like, this is actually a pretty decent investment. Like I did the math and I was like, okay,
Is how
you
much
get the
it
higher
costs?
end more. Yes.
Honey, you've got
Yes.
too much
If you're
money.
girl, I told you I was saving for a minute. I was saving for a hot minute. So I saved for my knitting machine, saved for like anything extra, like
Hmm.
logistics and transport, all that shit. I
Teaching.
have yes. Well, I don't like to call it teaching. I say training now because
I'm
I'm
going to put
like,
up
I
my
already know.
prices, I think.
No, no, you don't. I will make you feel bad about it during the sessions. I'm like, you're doing this to your friend.
Yeah, but you're spending a bunch of money on Apple. Please spend a bunch of money on me.
I am
Sorry, on banana.
banana. Yeah, no, it's just a bit. I don't know. Like, I just find it a bit ridiculous, right? Like,
I hate shit
I've
like
tried to
that.
call your attention like 3 times. It's not that busy. Like, I can clearly see like coworkers standing like grouped
I
together
hate that.
having a chat,
Yeah.
and like I was obviously on the other side of the like retail border at one point, so I get it. Like, I would also be having a chat, but like
I
when
wouldn't.
someone's like, "No, I'm
I
sorry, I was a
never
very
when I
bad."
work in
I was a
service.
terrible retail employee, so I get it. But like when you see someone eyeing
Reap what you
something pretty
sow.
hot, well, exactly. Like this is my karma. This is my karma for being such a horrible person in retail. But like you know, when you see someone eyeing a product really hard, and I, like even though I would be talking to my mates in retail, like you could be like, "Oh, this cunt is going to spend some money. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I'm gonna test the waters because I don't know. It pissed me off. Like I haven't experienced that in such a long time where it's like I am begging for like the staff's attention, like, serve me, let me spend money. Let me give you my hard-earned cash. Give me the products. I'm fully gonna figure out how to bleep this shit because I'm not about to get blacklisted from Banana.
Oh, get a life. Like, no one cares about you waiting 25 minutes in the banana store. Like, no one cares.
I'm kind of craving a banana now.
I can't eat bananas. I think I'm allergic.
Oh, really?
They give me headaches. Oh my God, this is funny. So when I used to work at London College of Fashion, I brought smoothies into work and I put them in a
Yeah.
communal fridge. And the thought of the communal fridge is just fucking disgusting. Why do they always stink? Like, why is everyone so stupid to not bin their food? Like, I don't know. But I used to put them in there and it would give me the skeeves, like to take my
Mm.
smoothie out of there. And I also don't like eating wet foods around people. Like, it's a whole thing. So I would never sit in that staff room and eat with the people because I was just like, I
Oh my
can't be
God.
in here. I can't be in here. Um,
You know, I was like half kidding about like the autism thing, but like I think I'm like I think it's proving my theory.
A few people think I have like ADHD. They always ask me, and I'm just like,
I
I
can
don't
see
even
it.
know. I don't know. But this movie, so I'd always put a banana in it, and then I would start getting like headaches and feeling really sick, and I was
Yeah.
I thought, I thought someone might be poisoning me because I put this smoothie in the shared
Well,
fridge. And I also had listened to a podcast on like the Chicago Tylenol murders and like people like spiking their co-workers at work. And I just thought, oh my God, is someone trying to kill me? So then I always had to have my smoothies in the classroom with me because I was convinced like these smoothies are making me feel funky. And and then like I realized like a few years later, so I ended up eating a
mm,
plantain, and that made me feel
yeah.
real fucking sick. And I didn't
Really?
understand it. It was really bizarre. And then one day I just had like a smoothie and I went, oh my God, it's the fucking banana. It's gotta be these bananas that are making me
Yeah.
feel like sick. Oh my God. And I was like, oh, so no one was poisoning me. It was just the banana.
Did you did you try the smoothie without the banana just to
Yeah,
validate your
yeah,
theory? And
yeah,
it like no headache?
yeah, no.
Oh, that's crazy. I
And then
didn't
I think I
realize
can
people
have
could be
banana
allergic to
bread because
bananas.
I think I can have banana bread because it's like cooked. I don't know if it's like
Yeah.
an enzyme thing. Um,
But the
but some,
plantains would have been cooked.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought that as well. I was like, but they would. But honestly, I felt so sick after eating these plantains, and it was the same kind
Yeah.
of sick. Um,
Yeah.
and Sam's always like, why don't you just eat a banana to find out? And I'm like, oh, yeah, let me just like prepare myself to feel sick and dizzy and like have headaches for like 2 hours. Like,
Yeah, no,
let me
that's
do
not the vibe.
that.
If you have a feeling you know what the trigger is, and then like you sort of take it out and you never experience it again, like why am I going to risk it?
Yeah. And you
Like,
know, you're like, I'm not making it up, Sam. I don't need to fucking cancel bananas. Like, I just think
yeah,
this is the one thing that's
just
made
to
me
be a
feel
bit
sick.
careful.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, trust and believe I'd love to put bananas in me smoothies. They're a good filler, but no.
No,
Um,
I fucking hate a banana in a smoothie. If you put a banana in a smoothie, it just becomes a banana smoothie. No matter how much other fucking fruit you put into it, the banana taste is on top. No,
that's true.
no matter what the blend is.
Let me tell you
Right? Do
about,
you have any triggers this week?
I'm just going to do a quick one. Let me tell you about this bitch on the bus yesterday. It's always going to be the bus now because I
Oh
get,
yes, you wanted to tell me about
ah,
this. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, fucking bitch. Right. So there's always going to be a bus story, I'm telling you, because I always get the bus and there's always some idiot on there who just doesn't know, like, how life works. So
Yeah.
I was sat on the bus in the aisle seat and she was at the window. And, like when someone starts like fidgeting a little bit because they're like fixing to go, but
Yeah.
they're not like getting up at some of the stops. So you're just like, okay, I'm just going to hang here until you let me know you want to leave because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Um, I had my headphones in, no music on. And then we pull up to a stop, and all of a sudden she just starts getting up and like almost like just moving me out of the way. So I stood up and I was like, you could just say, excuse me. And she turned around
Yeah.
and she was saying,
Bare minimum.
she was like, how rude. How dare you be so rude? And I just thought, same to you, love. I literally said
Yeah.
something like, same to you. I mean, I wanted to say, oh, fuck off, but it was like, 8 in the morning. But I just thought, how the fuck am I rude when you're the one who's like not like using your big girl words to say, oh, excuse me, so I can let you the fuck out. And what's so strange about that story is she will have told that story to someone yesterday.
Yeah, where you're the villain somehow.
Yeah. And it's like two things can be true in a way. But I just thought,
Yeah.
how delusional? Don't you think that's mad?
I don't like when people do that. Like, yeah, I can see you standing up, but like, come on, it's
She-
2 words. Excuse me.
But it was also like
Like,
you didn't let me know when you wanted to leave. You didn't press a button.
yeah,
You've been fidgeting. I don't know what's in your head. And now you're just assuming I'm going to jump straight up for you because you stand up. Like, use your
like
fucking
no,
words. I hate that. I literally hate that. Like, it's like when we're in a shop or something and someone will pull me out of the way to let someone pass, right? And I hate that. I'm just like, don't
no, that would
fucking
piss
touch
me
me.
off.
But I'm like, you can use your big person words just to say, oh, excuse me. If I
Yeah,
see you coming, I'll move. I'm not just going to stand there and demand you say it, but it's like,
yeah.
don't
But like,
move
if I
me out
can't
of the
see
way.
you,
Yeah. It's like
yeah,
if I know someone's on a bike behind me and it's like a very narrow thing and it's a public pedestrian
yeah,
way, I'm not
of
moving for
course.
you. If you're going to ding the bell and
No,
say, oh, excuse me, then I'll happily move. But if
yeah.
you're behind me and you're just assuming I'm going to move for you, it's not going to happen, I'm afraid.
I don't know. People need to reel in their manners. Like, this is stuff that we're teaching kindergartners,
This is
like
like basic.
how to say your please and thank yous and please excuse me. Like, come on, guys. It's like it makes you look nicer. It makes the other person feel nicer. Like,
It's just a
it's
nicer.
all around nice.
Yes, it's a nicer way to live. Like, even when these two girls were getting on the bus, these were two younger girls, and this other bitch was an old hag.
Yeah.
They got on, and both of them just hit me with their tote bags, like on their shoulders. Obviously not intentional, but
Fuck that.
when you're like, anytime I'm getting onto I move myself inwards,
Yeah.
and I'm not
You're
inconvenient to
having the
anyone.
little wiggle.
And then some guy sat on the bus next to me and he was a real big guy and he sat down,
Mm.
but he was so aware of his size, like he was a big guy.
Yeah.
He teetered on the edge, so he didn't encroach on my space. And I was like, oh, mad
Yeah.
respect. And then I was like, oh, excuse me, because I wanted to get off. And then I got up and I accidentally stood on his foot. And I was like, oh, really sorry. And he was like, no problem. And I'm like, this is how like the world works. Like,
Yeah.
this is how you
Like, it's just,
talk.
it makes the interaction so much pleasant. Like,
Yeah.
he obviously appreciated you saying, like, excuse me, sorry. Like, it's
Yeah.
just those simple gestures that go such a long way, and like turning a shit day into like, this is actually a pretty nice day,
Yeah. Because
versus having to start it off argumentative.
people are just being respectful to each other. And I just thought, I cannot fucking believe that she thought she was in the right. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these people.
Ugh, people are just crazy.
But yeah,
People are just nuts sometimes. You just have to like, sometimes you're gonna run into like an annoying person, a rude person. It's just like, you know what? I can't let you have any like power over my
nah,
day. Like,
I
just
just want to
because
laugh.
you're like in a rotten mood.
I
Yeah.
was like, you too, love. But like, I told my mum because my mum's kind of like ill at the minute. She's like, we
Yeah.
don't know what's wrong with her. So that's a fun
Yeah,
development.
fair enough.
But she was so low energy and she's never low
Yeah.
energy. And I thought, I'll tell her this story because that'll rile her up and that'll give her some
Yeah.
gumption. And it did. So we're fucking tired now. We're gonna leave. Chris just did 2 outros, which was so unbothered that I love it. This one's even more unbothered. So Chris is going to give you a bunch of places to follow us, click us, whatever. We were slow today. Sorry about it, but I think it was still good. I had fun. I'm glad that we
Yeah.
resolved the mess that we had at the start. Stick to the end because I'm going to show you just a little bit of our trauma, our technology trauma.
I really hope we recorded it. Like, I hope it's not missing.
All right, Chris,
Uh
tell all the people where we are and what to do with that information.
yeah. So thank you again for stopping by and watching us. Please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Also hype the video up. It just pushes our video out to more possible viewers on the YouTube platform. You can find us at Girl and Gay Official on TikTok and Instagram, and make sure to send us an email at girlandgayofficial@hotmail.com. So if you have any thoughts, any dramas, any sort of tea that you want to spill to us, that's girlandgayofficial@hotmail.com.
Yeah, someone send an
Yeah,
email. Go on, send it, please. Someone send an
fuck it,
email.
why not?
Tag us off. I don't care. Just send an email so we can like read it out.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't even
So,
care at this point. All
thank you
right.
everyone for
Thanks,
watching.
everyone.
Shut up, I'm doing my outro. Thank you everyone for
Okay.
watching. Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm having a hee hee ha ha. Okay. Go again. Go again.
I'm leaving all of these in. Thank you everyone for watching. Third time lucky. We're gonna be back in like 2 weeks. I don't even know if we're gonna plan to watch anything. Does anyone even care if we watch anything? Please let us know. Chris, any final thoughts? No, good. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. What a fucking train wreck of an episode. I turned the filter off.
I need some booze. Seriously. This
Oh,
is
I can't
so
even
fucking
change the
stupid.
yellow. I'm stuck like this. This is such a shit episode.
This is the worst day of my life. Like, seriously. What a fucking mess.
Yeah, this is crazy. I don't like this.
You're fully the host though. Like, you are literally the host. So
You're the one logged in. I'm
it
logged
says
into
you're
my
the host.
personal account. Okay. Okay, why not? Sure.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm logged into. Maybe we're both in. I don't fucking know what's going on. I'm not the host. I don't know what's happening.
Okay,
Um,
let's close this recording.
yes,
Let's
right.
start a new one.
Yeah. So
See
I
if.
don't even know. Okay. Just
Oh,
close it. Just close it.
okay, we're ending this. This is not being the vibe at all. Like, I'm actually getting hit. This is my new trigger.
I'm getting so annoyed.
Okay, I'm gonna end session for all. Don't eat your fluffy mic. All right, let's start again. See you in a bit.